section of this class, and we're going to go into character design and figure drawing. Okay, so we're taking the whole person now. We've been focusing just on the face. Now we're going to move to the whole person, and we're going to use some tried and true methods of drawing people that have been around for a long time. We're going to start with gesture drawing, and that's going to be some quick sketches that kind of capture the pose, the action of the figure. We're going to move from there to structure and add shapes and give it some three-dimensional form. And then from there, do a little bit of light anatomy and kind of learn about muscles and kind of how people are built, at least the exterior, right? And how the muscles all work and kind of fit together. And then from there, some clothing, and then to character design. So we're kind of going inside out almost, okay, on how we draw people. All right, let's get started with some figure drawing, and let's start with gesture drawing today. Okay, so let's start with a gesture drawing here. And I'm gonna teach you a way that I learned from a master artist named Glenn Vilppu, who was a animator at Disney. And he, from like the old school animation, and he would go around teaching at other studios. And when I was at Warner Brothers for a little stretch, he went and taught the animators there, and I was able to take his classes and do some gesture drawing with him. So I'm gonna teach you the method I learned, and the way to start is with a head. Okay, so we're just kind of drawing a simple head shape. And from there, we're going to work our way down, okay? But what I want to do with the head right now is kind of get a quick little, I call them crosshairs because you make a little like crosshair sight there. But that's going to give me my eye line and the midline for the face here. From there, we're going to go quickly and work down. Now, again, I say quickly because gesture drawings are done real quickly. And we're going to kind of work our way down and kind of get the shape of the body. And I want you to think about gesture drawing not as stick people, okay? We're not drawing stick people. We are trying to capture the pose in a quick, simple drawing that's done very sketchy and not really worrying about proportions, but just trying to capture the action. And over-exaggerating is better than not giving enough feeling or action to the pose. Okay, so here I'm going back and going down to the legs. And I'm trying to kind of get the shape of the leg, the line. And again, if I'm over-exaggerating a little bit, that's okay. But I'm not trying to just draw an outline. All right, I'm not trying to just draw like a gingerbread person. So let me get the foot on here. And you don't want to really concern yourself with like erasing or anything in a gesture drawing, for the most part. It's not necessary. It's not like that precise of a drawing. Okay, so here's the other leg, and I'm just working my way down. And I'm trying to get some shape in the leg. As I say that, I'm going to erase a little bit there, just so the leg looks like it's on the correct side. But generally, I wouldn't worry about that. I just don't want it to look confusing for people watching. But there we go. Broke my own rule. Okay, let me get the foot down here, and it's turned out because she is in a ballet pose. And now I'm going to get the arms. So I went all the way down, head down to toe, legs, toe, and then you go back up and do the arms. And a gesture drawing is, well, it's used a lot in practice. So to practice figure drawing and practice getting actions and poses kind of, worked out. But it's really the starting point for our figure drawing. And whenever we draw a figure, we're going to start with a gesture drawing just to kind of get everything in place and see see if we like it. So that's kind of the way I think about it, is I want to see if my drawing is going to work for me. And if I didn't capture it in a quick gesture drawing, if I didn't capture the pose, the action, whatever I'm trying to convey, it's not going to get better, when I add more detail, really. Like, you want to be able to have that gesture drawing capture what you need. And again, I erase again. But I'm going slow, so I'm kind of breaking my rules here. There's my thumb. Okay, and that's kind of weird fingers, but, we don't need to worry about it too much. We're just trying to get an idea here. I don't like my fingers, and my thumb didn't come across right. But, again, not something I'm supposed to worry about too much in my gesture drawing. Okay, so do I want to add hair? I mean, maybe you can add a little something if you have time. And I say time because in gesture drawings, a lot of times they're timed. And we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing some quick gesture drawings. And, I got to redo this hand here. That's just going to bother me till the end of my life. Okay, not that was much better, but there's something there. Okay, so let's do the next one. Let's do another one here. And we're going to go a little faster on this one. And then we'll do some timed gesture drawings next. Okay, so here's this guy here. And I'm doing them rather big. If you, a thing you can adjust, if you're going to find that you do not have enough time to do your gesture drawings, you can make your drawings smaller. And that'll help. Okay, so here's my head. So I'm looking at the angle of the head. I'm going to go a little faster here. More like a true gesture drawing. I'm going to kind of get his body, try and get the shape here of his chest, and the waist. Okay, I'm going to try and get his legs down, working my way down. Okay, and there's one leg. And this gesture drawing stage, I think of as like almost like, not the skeleton, because it's not stick lines or anything, but I kind of think of it as the basic starting point for our people that we're going to draw. And it is an art in of itself. So again, we're going to stick here for a little bit and practice gesture drawing. Okay, so I did a leg, and I'm going to go up and draw the arms. And then after this stage, we're going to concern ourselves more with shape and proportions and all that. Okay, and I got his arm. I can see his hands too far out, but that's okay. I'm just trying to get the feel here. I think this leg might be a little small. And the gesture drawing stage is a great spot to make corrections. So I'm just going up and doing the other arm, because I haven't committed to anything. And that's the whole thing. I haven't really spent the time to commit to this drawing in terms of putting time and effort into it during this stage. At any point, I could erase a whole arm and kind of fix it, right, if I needed to. Again, if this was going to be a refined drawing here. Okay, so his sword is coming down at a nice angle here, right into his in front of his face there. And if I don't like it at all, I can abandon it. It's not, again, I'm not committed to the drawing. I haven't spent a lot of time on it. So if I don't like it and I want to start over, not a big deal. Spend a minute or two or a couple minutes on a drawing and then, abandoning it in order to make a better drawing. It's not a big deal. I'm just lowering the leg a little. Okay, minor adjustments. There we go. All right, quick gesture drawing. Okay, so that's our intro to gesture drawing. Again, we're starting with the head, working our way down, kind of the body, trying to get any angles, any twists, and then working our way down to the legs, then going up and doing the arms and hands and all that. You can fill in some detail if you want, it depends on, again, how much time you have. I want to add some little flare out for the pants, or add a sword, or add whatever. It just depends on how much time, again, you're going to give the gesture drawing. And, if you like it, in theory, you're going to kind of refine it more and more, a little bit here, a little bit there. Okay, I think that just about does it for our intro. All right, let's get to some timed gesture drawings.